Welcome, Cyclone fans, to another broadcast of Cyclone Athletics. It's Friday, February 7th, and we're here at Harlan Community High School gym. Your Cyclone girls getting ready to take on the Titans of Lewis Central. These two teams met up earlier in January, back on January 7th, and the Cyclones were victorious down in Council Bluffs at Lewis Central High School by a score of 55-44. Cyclones enter tonight's contest with an overall season record of 16 wins, 3 losses. In conference play, they are 6-1. Meanwhile, the Titans are 9-9 overall on the season, and in conference play, they're 7-2. The game that was played earlier down in Council Bluffs was not a conference game. So even though they play each other twice, only one of them counts in the conference standings. So this is the conference matchup. These two teams are at the top tier of the Hawkeye 10 standings, both behind conference leader St. Albert. So this will be a key game in how the top 3 or so teams finish in the conference. Just a couple games left on the Cyclone schedule, and then we'll be going into tournament play. They're now getting ready to meet the starting lineups for Lewis Central. Number 0, Ellie Bournes. She's a 5'2" sophomore guard. Number 5, Macy Vetter, a 5'6" sophomore guard. Number 12, Jordan Mateo, a 5'8" senior forward. Number 21, Brooke Larson, a 5'11" senior forward. And rounding things out for the Titans, number 23, Claire Miller, a 5'9" sophomore forward. And now for your Cyclones, under the direction of head coach Zach Clausen, assisted by Mark Cohurst and Sam Brummer.
Tonight's starting lineup for the Cyclones, at 8 guard, 5'7" senior.
And for the Cyclones, number 13, Molly Swenson, a 5'7" senior guard. Number 15, Aubrey Schwiezow. She's a 5'10" senior guard. Number 21, Grace Albertson, a 6'1" senior forward. Number 25, Brindley Van Bala, 5'6" sophomore guard. And rounding things out for the Cyclones, number 43, Kinsley Bruck, a 6'2" sophomore forward.
Coverage of the 2024-2025 Cyclone season has been brought to you by a generous donation from the Harlan Pizza Ranch. Visit Pizza Ranch in Harlan and thank them for helping us bring you live coverage of Cyclone sports this year, including our brand new scoreboard camera. Cyclone Sports on HLTV Channel 15 has also been sponsored by Do It Best Hardware, The Agency in Harlan, Hamilton Financial Services,
Fairway in Harlan,
Western Iowa Medical in Harlan,
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Murtu Medical Center, Physical Therapy and Rehab Services.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Keast Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical, build a bigger bin.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here, member FDIC.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
And we're ready for the opening tip, Cyclones. It's Grace Albertson and number 21, Brooke Larson in the center circle. And the Cyclones come away with the opening possession, and they go right down low to Grace Albertson, and Albertson gets the Cyclones on the board, 2-0. Cyclones in a little 1-3 chaser, so they're, instead of in a 2-3 zone, they're in a 1-3 zone, and then that chaser person is number 25, Brinley Van Bala, and she will be playing man-to-man on the Titans' leading scorer, Brooke Larson, as she averages 19.5 points a game. Cyclones will try and force some other Titan players to score here tonight with this defensive set. A running jumper, no good, by number 5, Macy Vetter. Three-pointer up by Schwiezow, no good. Albertson comes away with the offensive rebound. Dribble drive on the baseline, shots put up, no good, but it's Van Bala that's fouled. She's fouled by number 12, Jordan Mateo. That's her first personal foul, team's first of the first quarter, and the free throw by Van Bala is up, no good. 2-0 Harlan Community with the lead, as Van Bala will have a second free throw attempt, and that one is up and good. Cyclones lead 3-0 here early in the first quarter. Brooke Larson on the dribble drive, puts a shot up and is good. 3-2 Cyclones. Cyclones go high-low, and that was Kinsley Brook trying to get the ball to Grace Albertson, and it was a turnover as Brooke Larson deflected the pass and got the steal. Three-pointer is up and good by number 0, Ellie Bournes. And Lewis Central has the lead, 5-3. And there's a turnover by the Cyclones. Brinley Van Bala lost control of that. Now a three-pointer up, no good. And it's the Cyclones running down the rebound. A layup attempt up, kind of an air ball there by Schwiezow. She was out of bounds and then came back inbounds, touching it before she had reestablished herself on the court. So it's a turnover on the Cyclones, turnover number 3, and the Cyclones are trailing 5-3. Albertson with a nice defensive rebound for the Cyclones. Harlan Community sets up offense. They get trapped in the corner. That's Kinsley Brook reversing it to Van Bala. She puts up a 3. That's no good. Last touch by Molly Swenson. So off the Cyclones. Possession will go over to Lewis Central. 3 minutes played here in quarter number 1. We have 5 minutes left, and it's the Titans 5 and the Cyclones 3. Shot is up, no good. Inside, that's a shot put up by Brooke Larson after getting the offensive rebound, and it's blocked. And Harlan Community comes away with the possession. The ball goes inside to Kinsley Brook. She puts a shot up, no good. Tipped around, and it's Lewis Central coming away with the defensive rebound. A little dribble drive action out front, and that's going to be a travel call on number 0, Ellie Bournes. Turnover on Lewis Central. Closing in on 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Lewis Central leads 5-3. Ball goes high-low from Albertson to Bruck. It's kicked back out. They go into Bruck. She turns around, jumper up, no good. Rebounded by the Titans. Brooke Larson, she's their leading scorer and leading rebounder. Kick out to the top of the key. That's number 5, Macy Vetter, knocking down the three-point basket. And it's Cyclones 3. There's a missed ball shot there. And Lewis Central off and running. Got put up, blocked, out of bounds. 8-3. Cyclones trailing on the scoreboard with 3:22 left in the first quarter. Lewis Central inbounds on the baseline. The three-pointer put up, no good. Rebounded by Albertson. Harlan Community with 3 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Trail by 5, 8-3. Ball goes down low. Albertson throws it back, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by a Lewis Central player. Cyclones to inbound on the baseline. They get it to Swenson. 15 on the shot clock. Layup attempt up, air bank, no good by Schwiezow, and Lewis Central getting down the floor. 15-foot jumper up and good by number 30, Brooklyn Rutledge, the 5'10 sophomore that entered into the contest. Bench coach Zach Clausen taking a timeout as the Cyclones are now down 10-3.
How do you top Pizza Ranch's legendary cheesy ranch sticks? Any way you want. Get a load of these. Our new loaded cheesy ranch sticks are now topped with an extra layer of flavor, skillet crust, melty cheese, herbs and spices, and up to 2 of your favorite toppings. They're the ultimate appetizer on the buffet or on the go. Don't you just love that new menu item smell? Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
So out of the timeout, 2:44 left to play. Cyclones trail 10-3. Schwiezow tries getting the ball to Bruck, and there's another turnover. That's turnover number 4 on the Cyclones. And it's Lewis Central in transition. And they now lead by 9, 12-3. Wicks puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Brooke Larson, and Brooke Larson looks to attack. She puts a shot up and is fouled and will go to the free throw line. We'll see if it's on Wicks or Schwiezow. Foul is on Wicks. That's her first personal. It's the team's second of the first quarter. Brooke Larson to the free throw line for 2 for Lewis Central. Free throw up, no good. Larson will have a second free throw here. She was fouled in the act of shooting. Second free throw up is good. 13-3. Cyclones trail by 10. 2 minutes to play here in this opening quarter. Into the Cyclone lineup, Kate Kesters replaces Kinsley Bruck. We're under 2 minutes now to play in quarter number 1. Cyclones trailing by 10, 13-3. And there's going to be an offensive foul on Schwiezow. On the dribble drive, shoved off on Macy Vetter, picking up the charge. That ends up being a turnover. That's turnover number 5 for the Cyclones here in this first quarter. Ball goes into the high post. There's a turnover from Brooke Larson. That's turnover number 2 on Lewis Central. Pull-up jumper by Schwiezow, no good. Last touch by Grace Albertson. .119 left in this first quarter, and again it's 13-3. Cyclones trail by 10 to the Titans of Lewis Central. Brooke Larson pull-up jumper, good. 15-3. Cyclones down by 12. As we're now under a minute to play. Layup attempt up, no good by Schwiezow, but it's Molly Swenson getting the offensive rebound, and on her putback attempt, she is fouled, so she will go to the free throw line for 2. Free throw is good by Swenson. 51 seconds left to play here in quarter number 1. Swenson's second free throw is up and good. 15-5 is the score. Cyclones trail by 10 with 50 seconds to play in this opening quarter. There's going to be a turnover, a nice steal by the Cyclones. Schwiezow looking to attack the basket, and it's tipped out of bounds off of Macy Vetter. Harlan Community to inbound with 40 seconds on the game clock, 32 on the shot clock. Ball goes right inside to Kinsley Brook, and she puts a shot up, she travels. 6 turnovers on the Cyclones in quarter number 1. So now there's 36 seconds on the game clock, 35 seconds on the shot clock, and Lewis Central with the ball. See how long Lewis Central goes before they try and put the ball into the hands of Brooke Larson, and then watch her try to attack the basket, get all the way to the basket, or hit an open perimeter player. Shot from the corner is up, no good. Rebounded by Larson, and a shot is up, and a foul on Grace Albertson. Larson, a good rebounder. Cyclone's going to have to look every time a shot goes up to get her boxed out so she doesn't get more offensive rebounds and putback attempts. So the free throw is up by Larson, good, 16-5. 4.7 seconds left in the quarter. Larson's second free throw is up and good, 17-5. Lewis Central. Last second heave is up, no good. And that's going to bring us to the end of quarter number 1, where the score is Lewis Central 17, Harlan Community 5. We'll be back with second quarter action of play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, channel 15.
This program has been brought to you by Dylan Hamilton, financial advisor with Hamilton Financial Services, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Contact Dylan today at 712-235-5500. Office is located in Harlan and Walnut.
Harlan Do It Best is your best source for friendly service, expert advice, and innovative products. Whether you need to build it, paint it, fix it, or grill it, we have it all. Our full-service paint department, utilizing Valspar paints, can match any color for your interior and exterior painting projects. Check out our new Diablo tool aisle for all power tool accessories needed for your home improvements. Make grilling easy with our full selection of grills and grilling supplies. Harlan Do It Best, conveniently located at 1810 Chatbird Avenue in Harlan.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa. At Western Iowa Medical in Harlan, it's our mission to meet all your home health care needs.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for a second quarter action of play. Score after one quarter of play is Lewis Central 17, Harlan Community 5. Cyclones have one field goal in that first quarter. So his pass goes inside and now reversed around their perimeter. A three-pointer up and good. That's number 0, Ellie Bournes, and it's 20-5. Cyclones down by 15. Bournes got 6. Inside shot by Grace Albertson. Grace Albertson answers right back with a field goal. It's 20-7. Cyclones trying to get themselves back in this contest. Ball goes inside to Brooke Larson, and there's going to be a foul called on, I think, Addie Wicks. Second foul on Wicks. First team foul of the second quarter. Jordan Mateo inbounding for the Titans. And there's a turnover on Lewis Central. Nice steal there by Molly Swenson. They're really leaving the high post player, Lewis Central is, of Harlan Community, open, and they're double teaming down low. Cyclones gotta have that high post player step up and maybe knock down that 15-foot jump shot. And it's gonna be Schwiezow putting up a 3. And Aubrey Schwiezow knocks down a three-pointer to get the Cyclones back within 10 as Lewis Central leads 20-10. 6:40 left to play in the half. Cyclones got to find this gal. Sophomore number 0, Ellie Bournes. And a person to look to shoot from the perimeter. Shot up, and it's going to be a foul called on Brooke Larson as she pushed off. And it'll be Larson's first personal foul, team's first of the second quarter. And there we go, the Cyclones go high-low. It's Kinsley Bruck with the made field goal, and the Cyclones are within 8 at 20-12. There's a bucket put up by Mateo that's no good. Harlan Community now across the timeline with it. And they try and go down low, and there's a turnover. Just a bad angle to try and feed the post from that top of the key area. And Brooke Larson on the dribble drive is fouled. And the foul's on Kinsley Bruck. That's her first personal, team second of the second quarter, and she'll go back to the free throw line for 2. Free throw by Larson is no good. Larson's second free throw is up, and she's 1 of 2. The score is 21-12. Titans with a 9-point lead with 5:30 left to play in quarter number 2. Bruck puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Larson. And it's Lewis Central off and running in transition. Bournes on the dribble drive, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Albertson. Cyclones with a little dribble weave action, trying to isolate Kinsley Bruck down in the low block. Lewis Central just kind of daring the Cyclones to shoot from the perimeter. And a running jumper's up and good by Van Bala. The Cyclones within 7, 21-14. And Lewis Central wants to take a timeout and talk things over. And we'll take an opportunity to thank our fine sponsors for making this live broadcast come to you, those being Cyclone Lanes, KNOD Radio, Keast Auto Center, Fairway in Harlan, United Bank of Iowa, Do It Best Hardware, Conductix Swampler, The Agency Insurance, Western Iowa Medical, Dr. J's Family Eye Care, Cyclone Seed and Chemical, Shelby County State Bank, Hamilton Financial Services, Hanson House Senior Living, Polly Jones Funeral Home, Murtu Medical Center, Physical Therapy and Rehab Services, the Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex, and a special thank you that goes out to the Pizza Ranch here in Harlan for providing some much needed broadcast equipment. And one of those things includes the brand new scoreboard camera you can see on your screen that shows the Cyclones trailing the Titans 21-14 with 4:30 left to play, 4:34 left to play here in quarter number 2 of this Hawkeye 10 matchup. So out of the timeout, it will be Lewis Central basketball on the sideline. Jumper from the corner, and I was going to bring this up. That's Kenzie Vetter. She played in the JV game and was a pretty good three-point shooter, so the Cyclones are going to have to know where she's at out there on the three-point arc. Molly Swenson fires up a three, rattles in and out, no good. And there's an injury on the floor. Just as we talked about, number 20, Mackenzie Vetter, coming into the contest and being a three-point shooter. She goes down off that high post screen. I think she hit knees with one of the Cyclone players. So we're going to take a timeout too. We'll be back with more basketball action. You're watching Cyclone Activities on HLTV, Channel 15. Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for more basketball action here from Harlan Community High School Gym. 4:09 to play in the second quarter. And we're going to count the basket. Lewis Central's wanting a foul for over the back. And it's Grace Albertson that gets the offensive rebound and putbacks. And now the Cyclones are within 5, and Grace Albertson is going to try and make it 4 here with a free throw, and that's long, no good. Mackenzie Bruck gets the offensive rebound. So the Cyclones trail by 5, and here's a three-pointer, and now the Cyclones trail by 2. 21-19. Big possession there for the Cyclones. As it was and there's going to be a steal by Schwiezow. She puts a shot up, blows the layup, and then it's Brinley Van Bala that can't handle it. It goes out of bounds. So that possession earlier, it was Grace Albertson with the bucket made off of an offensive rebound and put back and fouled. She goes to the free throw line, misses the free throw, but it's Schwiezow that picks up a three-pointer. So a 5-point play there on that possession. Cyclones still playing a little man-to-man defense on Brooke Larson, and that was Ellie Bournes missing the shot. And the Cyclones come away with the rebound, and it's going to be number 21, Brooke Larson, picking up the foul as the Cyclones went right down low to Grace Albertson. It's a second personal on Brooke Larson. Third on the team in the quarter, and Grace Albertson with the made free throw gets the Cyclones back within one and can tie things up here with this second free throw. And then there's going to be a foul on Kinsley Bruck. And that's going to be Kinsley Bruck's second personal foul. Third team foul on the Cyclones. There's a shot inside by number 30, Brooklyn Rutledge, the sophomore. There's going to be another Cyclone turnover. Our Sweezow was trying to feed the low post area, and Lewis Central comes away with it. Larson puts a shot up and good. 25-20 is the score in favor of the Titans. Molly Swenson cuts back door. Nice cut by Swenson. Albertson finds her, and it's 25-22, Lewis Central. And then the Cyclones come away with a steal off of a Lewis Central turnover. Sweezow with it up front, gets it to Van Bala. Van Bala on the dribble drive, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Lewis Central, but that's number 14, Mallory Wohlers. It was on the end line. But Zach Clausen gets Kinsley Bruck out of the lineup there with 1:59 left to go, so she doesn't pick up a third foul here in this first half. Van Bala puts up a three. It's Brynlee Van Bala that ties things up at 25 apiece here in the first half. Rutledge on the dribble drive, puts a shot up and attacks. And it's Grace Albertson that goes after the block, and it's going to be whistled for the foul. Cyclones just sometimes got to let the shooter shoot over the top of them instead of trying to block shots all the time. So the Cyclone big gals in Bruck and Albertson both have two personal fouls. Free throw up, no good, but right there is Brooke Larson, and don't pick up a third. And if that's Grace Albertson, then they're lucky. It's Kate Kesters that picked up the foul. Larson with the free throws up and good. Larson with 11 points. And Lewis Central leads 27-25. Second free throw by Larson is up and good. And it's 28-25. Lewis Central by 3 with 1:30 left to play here in the half. And that was Sweezow tried getting the ball across the lane. Gets tipped out of bounds by the Titans, so it is Cyclone basketball on the baseline. Shot by Sweezow is up, no good. Rebounded by Rutledge. 1:20 left to play. Lewis Central across the timeline and sets up offense. Three-pointer by Horns is no good. Saved by Claire Miller, but saves it right to a Cyclone player, and we're right at 1 minute to play. Van Bala is going to put up a three, and that's good. Brynlee Van Bala makes a three-point basket to tie things up at 28 apiece. Van Bala tied it up earlier with a made three and ties it up again. There's an air ball. The possession will go over to Harlan Community, 38.7. on the game clock, 35 on the shot clock. And Lewis Central gets Brooke Larson out before she picks up a third foul here in the first half. About a 2-second, 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Schweizow dribbling it out front. Now gets into a little weave action. Deep three-pointer up by Schweizow. Air ball no good. That's a shot clock violation. 2.1 seconds left in the half, and it's tied 28 apiece. And that's going to bring us to halftime, where the score is tied 28-28. We'll take a break and be back with second half action of play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Advertise with HMU. Are you looking for an easy and affordable way to get your business out there? Why not advertise right here? HMU is looking for sponsors, and starting as low as $40 a month, your business could be featured right here. Our sponsors help us cover programs just like this one, and thanks to their support, we're now able to broadcast Cyclone sports, concerts, and more live on both HLTV, Channel 15, and YouTube. So what are you waiting for? Call 755-5182 and ask for Jonathan, or email jnorth@hmunet.com and ask for more information today.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for second half action of play here from Harlan Community Cyclone Gym. Cyclones were outscored in that first quarter 17-5. But in the second quarter, outscored the Titans 23-11. So obviously we started the night out 0-0 at the tie. And at halftime we're at a tie, 28-28. Cyclones committed 6 turnovers in that first quarter. And only had 1 field goal. But in that second quarter got things warmed up. A lot of it was behind 3 made 3-pointers by Brinley Van Bala. Shot put up no good by Brooke Larson, and she has about 3 attempts there, misses all 3 of them. Cyclone post players, Bruck and Albertson, both have 2 personals. So that's one thing to watch for, as well as Lewis Central's main player, number 21, Brooke Larson. She's got 2 personal fouls. Ball goes inside to Grace Albertson. And the foul is going to be whistled on 21. That's Brooke Larson, and she picks up her 3rd personal foul. That's huge for Lewis Central, as she's their main scorer as well as main rebounder. That's the first lead for the Cyclones at 29-28, and now 30-28. That comes at the 7:13 mark here in the third quarter. Little dribble drive shot up, no good. Cyclones rebound. And they're going to come across for another offensive possession here. It's Grace Albertson that gets it down to Kinsley Bruck. She misses on the field goal attempt, and it's Brooke Larson running the floor. Brooke Larson on the attack is fouled by Van Bala. So Larson's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Two personal fouls on Van Bala. And it's another missed free throw by Larson. Larson's getting there with some regularity here in the contest, but is shooting about 50% whenever she gets there. So it's 30-28 Cyclones. And that's another missed free throw by Larson, but she gets her own offensive rebound. Cyclones don't get her boxed out. There's going to be a little running jumper, no good, and it's Bruck that comes away with the rebound for the Cyclones. So the score stays 30-28 Harlan Community. Ball goes inside to Bruck, and her turnaround jumper is good, and the Cyclones now lead 32-28. Cyclones by 4. Cyclones were down earlier by as many as 15 at 20-5 and have battled all the way back and have now taken the lead at 32-28, and it's the Cyclones running in transition. Grace Albertson, nice job running the floor, but Brooke Larson catches up and blocks her shot. Cyclones to inbound on the baseline. Van Bala gets the ball into Kinsley Bruck, and she shoots an air ball. And it's Lewis Central basketball. .540 to play here in this third quarter. Three-pointer up and good by number 5, Macy Vetter. 32 for the Cyclones, 31 for the Titans. Another missed shot inside by Harlan Community. Vetter with it again, attacks. Three-pointer from the corner, that's up, no good. And it's Swenson that comes away with the rebound. Three-pointer up by Schwezo, no good. And that is Lewis Central folks going a little crazy, wanting an over-the-back call on Bruck. They get no call, and it's a Cyclone basket, but then right back it's Ellie Bourne scoring. 34-33 Cyclones by 1. Foul's going to be called on Claire Miller. That's her second personal foul. She's defending Bruck down low, and they bring in number 30, Brooklyn Rutledge at 5'10". Rutledge hit a three-pointer there in that first half and was able to get some rebounds. Maybe even be better off having Brooklyn Rutledge in there than Miller with this lineup. Schwezow attacks, puts a shot up and good. That extends the Cyclones' lead to 3, 36-33. That was Bournes that was kind of stuck on the baseline and tried throwing it off the leg of Albertson. And Albertson was able to save that. 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Cyclones go right down to Bruck. Her turns around. That's an air bank and then goes off of Albertson out of bounds. 3:58 to play in the third quarter. Cyclones lead by 3, 36-33, and it's Lewis Central across the timeline with it. Ball getting skipped around the zone, and here's a shot put up, saved by Lewis Central as it was an air ball. Now Brooke Larson on the dribble drive, loses it, and it's going to be a turnover as Larson was on the in line. So a turnover on Lewis Central. Little dribble weave out front. Van Bala gets it to Swenson. She's going to put up a three. No good. Rebounded by Vetter on the backside, and Vetter's going in transition. Bournes with it in the corner, puts up a three. No good. The Cyclones come away with the defensive rebound. Suizo gets to the basket, and the Cyclones now lead by 5, 38-33, and Lewis Central wants to take a timeout, and we'll take one with them. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
How do you game? Do you shoot your shot? Do you go for the goal? Or throw the high cheese? Whatever you do, our goal at Murtu Physical Therapy is to keep you in the game. Murtu Physical Therapy. Game on.
At Polly Jones Funeral Home, compassion is our foundation. As a proud family-owned and operated business, we understand that during times of loss, empathy and understanding make all the difference. Our dedicated professionals, rooted in family values, are here to answer your calls and address your questions and concerns. With 3 locations in Harlan, Avoca, and Denison, we're available whenever and wherever you need us to provide customized services for every family we serve. Polly Jones Funeral Home, proudly serving our communities for over 90 years.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Harlan Community has taken the lead from Lewis Central. Harlan Community was down by 15 points, 20-5. And since then have gone on a 33-13 run to now have the score Cyclones 38, Titans 33. Lewis Central across the timeline with it here. And got by with a little travel call there out front. And a three-pointer is up, no good, but it's Lewis Central coming away with the offensive rebound. Cyclones got to make sure they rebound out of this zone, and then inside there's a missed shot, and the Cyclones can't get the rebound again and give Lewis Central another opportunity. And they make the putback, and it's 38-35, and then a made basket by Schwiezow. And the Cyclones now lead 41-35. Cyclones with their largest lead of 6. Again, after trailing by 20 earlier in the first half. Some substitutes back into the contest for Lewis Central. Under 2 minutes to play here in this third quarter. And there's going to be a steal. That's Mateo that turns the ball over. The Cyclones go right into Kinsley Bruck, and her turnaround jumper is good. Bruck now with 8, and the Cyclones lead by 8, 43-35. And it's going to be Brooke Larson attacking the post players of Harlan Community, and that's Kinsley Bruck that's going to pick up foul number 3. And it will send Brooke Larson to the free throw line. That free throw is no good. Larson's gotten there a number of times here tonight, but maybe a 50% success rate, if that. Larson's second free throw is up, and that one's good. And it's 43-36 Cyclones. Cyclones moving the ball around the perimeter. Albertson, the lone post player in there, and there's going to be another offensive foul on Schwiezow. She was dribbling in and extended her arm. Second foul on Schwiezow, third on the team of the third quarter. We've got a minute 5 left to play here in this third quarter. Shot up and good. Nice decision though by Grace Albertson of not trying to block that shot and picking up her third foul. And it gets Lewis Central back within 5 at 43-38. Wicks with it now here on the lone side. Schwiezow puts a shot up. She loses it. Turnover Cyclones. 25 seconds left in the third quarter. There's a couple Titan players down on the floor. Low runner up, no good. And 2 more Titan players on the floor, and then a Cyclone turnover. So things are getting a little ruckus here, and there's 5 seconds left. Shot by Larson is up, no good to finish the quarter. 43-38 is the score in favor of the Cyclones. We're going to take a quick break and be back with fourth quarter action of play from Harlan Community High School Gym. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Looking for insurance coverage at competitive rates? As an independent agency, we are not tied to one insurance company. We work for you, the agency, located right across from City Hall.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for fourth quarter action of play here from Harlan Community High School Gym. Cyclones outscored Lewis Central 15-10 in that third quarter. And they start the fourth quarter with a 43-38 lead. And it'll be Harlan Community with the first possession of this fourth quarter. Cyclones with their original starters out on the court. The Cyclones go right down low to Grace Albertson. She brings the ball down low. And it's going to say last touch by Lewis Central across, so it's not an over and back call. Three-pointer by Schwiezow is up, no good. And it's Brooke Larson coming away with the rebound. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by Van Bala for the Cyclones. There's going to be Lewis Central on the run. They save it from going out of bounds. Now Brooke Larson with it, gets it to Vetter. Vetter puts up a three. That's going to be good. And it's a 2-point Cyclone lead, 43-41. Cyclones get the ball to the high post of Bruck. Now down low. Cyclones got to be a threat from that free throw line. Missed shot by Bruck. With 6:25 left, it's going to be the fourth foul on Kinsley Bruck as Brooke Larson attacked the basket. Two free throws for Brooke Larson. The first one is up and good. She'll have a second one coming. And she was fouled in the act of shooting. That's no good, and Lewis Central comes away with the offensive rebound. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound, the Cyclones. Bruck with the turnaround jumper, good. Kinsley Bruck extends the lead, 45-42, Harlan Community. There's a three-pointer up, no good. Brooke Larson comes away with the rebound. They're going to say a foul, and that's going to be the third foul on Albertson. So Albertson with 3 and Bruck with 4 personal fouls. Brooke Larson on the dribble drive, and she's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be called on Kate Kesters. It's her second, and it's the third team foul on the Cyclones. Ball goes into the high post, and it's Brooke Larson attacking and is fouled again. So we'll send Larson back to the free throw line, and that's 3 fouls on Van Bala. So 3 fouls on Van Bala, 3 fouls on Albertson, and 4 fouls on Bruck. The free throw by Larson is up and good. (45-43) Cyclones with the lead. And Larson misses the second, so it stays 45-43. And the shot is up and good. And there's an injury on the floor. That was Albertson that was kind of swinging her elbows, and it caught the Lewis Central player in kind of the rib cage there. So after the made basket by the Cyclones, Harlan Community back with a 5-point lead, 48-43. Ball goes into the high post to Larson. Kicked out, three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by Kate Kesters. Molly Swenson's gonna put up a 3. Molly Swenson with the bucket. And Harlan Community opens up an 8-point lead, 51-43. Going to be a held ball, and on the alternate possession arrow, it does favor Lewis Central. Lewis Central inbounding on the baseline. Vetter with the three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by guess who? Yes, Brooke Larson. We'll see who they call the foul on. Basket's good. Fouls on Albertson. That's 4 fouls on Albertson. So Albertson's got 4. Bruck's got 4. Van Bala's got 3. And we've got 4:44 left to play. And that's a missed free throw by Larson. So good thing for the Cyclones. Larson is shooting under 50% from the free throw line. Squeeze on the dribble drive, gets it to Van Bala. Kate Kester was wanting to take a shot and kicked it out. Now she thinks about it again. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They get the ball over to Albertson, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. That's going to be on Larson. I think that's going to be her fourth. 4 fouls on Larson. She's got 17 points to lead all scorers. 4:12 left in the contest. The ball goes into Albertson. Squeezed out now with it. Kate Kesters is going to fire up a three. No good, and there's a held ball. Alternate possession arrow favors the Cyclones, and Kinsley Bruck's going to come in. She'll replace Kate Kesters. Cyclones with their starting lineup back in there, but they've got both post players with 4 fouls, and Brinley Van Bala with 3, and there's an air ball by Swenson. Lewis Central comes across the timeline with it. Brooke Larson dribbles all the way to the basket and scores. 51-47 is the score. 4-point lead for Harlan Community, and Lewis Central takes the timeout. We'll take one right with them. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical is your one-stop shop for all your agronomy inputs. Whether it's seeds, chemicals, fertilizers, or custom application, the staff at Cyclone Seed will work hard for your business. When you work with Cyclone Seed and Chemical, you'll have to build a bigger bin.
Listen to 105.3 KNOD. KNOD covers local, state, and world news. KNOD covers your favorite local high school sports, the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Chicago Cubs. KNOD covers Brownfield Ag News programs. KNOD plays the hits you want to hear from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. KNOD has great advertising rates for your business. Call 800-876-KNOD for more info. 105.3 KNOD.
At Keast Auto Center, it's our mission to be the automotive home of Ford, Chevy, and GMC drivers in Southwest Iowa. Conveniently located just off Highway 59 in Harlan, we provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and always deliver customer service with a smile. As your hometown auto dealer, we strive to make every transaction an easy one. Call or stop by today to get in touch with a member of our team and let us know how we can serve you today. Keast Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. 3:42 left in this contest. Cyclones lead by 4, 51-47. Ball gets inbounds. Lewis Central retreats back into their half-court defense. Cyclones gear up for a little offense here. Van Bala gets it to Bruck. Cyclones got to bounce the floor up here a little bit. They're miscombobulated, and it's Albertson inside. And then it's going to go off of Lewis Central. So the possession will stay with Harlan Community with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Albertson gets it, trying flipping it over to Bruck. Should have just went up with it. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. 3:06 to play. Again, Cyclones lead by 4, 51-47. Larson now with it out front. Three-pointer from the corner up, no good. Rebounded by the Cyclones. Now the Cyclones have the possession and the clock on their side. One thing is, Lewis Central only has one team foul for the quarter. Cyclones have 5, so any foul on the Cyclones other than an offensive player control foul will put Lewis Central at the free throw line. There's going to be a steal. Van Bala tried feeding the post player, and that's Brooke Larson that went around and got the steal. And then it's Brooke Larson attacking the basket, missing the layup. And it's the Cyclones that come away with it. And there's a made basket. Aubrey Schwiezow attacked the basket, made it, and is fouled. So we'll send Schwiezow to the free throw line. Her free throw's up and good, and the Cyclones lead. Now 54-47. The Cyclones by 7, and Coach Zach Clausen wants to take a timeout and talk things over as we talk to you kind of about our situation here tonight. Cyclones got off to a slow start, and we're down 17-5 after the first quarter. And in the second quarter, things weren't getting much better right off the start as Harlan Community was down by 15 points, 20-5 at one point in time. However, rebounded there and had a pretty good second half to the second quarter, outscoring Lewis Central 23-11 to get it to a tied contest at halftime, 28-28. And then the Cyclones outscored Lewis Central 15-10 in the third quarter to lead 43-38. Now the Cyclones, with 2:05 left to play in the contest, lead the Titans by 7, 54-47. There's going to be a kick ball. Again, one thing that we mentioned here a little while ago was the Cyclones have 5 team fouls already in this fourth quarter. So any foul on the Cyclones will put Lewis Central to the free throw line with an opportunity to score with the shot stop. And here's Boers from 3, no good. Rebounded by Rutledge on the backside. It's Albertson that comes away with the loose ball. Nice hustle play there by the Cyclones. Cyclones out front in a little dribble weave. There's going to be a foul called on Lewis Central. That's their third team foul, so there's 2 more fouls that need to occur before putting the Cyclones at the free throw line. And Lewis Central wants to take a timeout. We'll take one right with them. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
Cyclone Lanes in Harlan is your total family fun entertainment center. Known for our homemade buttercrust pizza, we also offer great burgers and a variety of other sandwiches and sides, all available to eat in or carry out. Cyclone Lanes is available for birthday parties, company outings, and church youth groups. Laser bowling starts on Friday and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. We invite you to come enjoy some fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
If you grill it, he will come.
Hey.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's fairway.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. 1:28 left to play in the contest. Cyclones having a 54-47 lead. Ball goes right into Kinsley Bruck. And her drop step move from the block is good. And the Cyclones now lead by 9, 56-47. And then there's going to be a travel call. So a turnover on Lewis Central. There's a foul on number 0, Ellie Bournes, the sophomore. A lot of sophomores out there for Lewis Central right now, and number 21, Brooke Larson, the senior. 1:12 left. There's going to be the 5th team foul on Lewis Central, so it will send Suizo to the free throw line. 1:03 left to play in the contest. Cyclones again lead by 9, 56-47. Free throws up, no good. Suizo will have a second one. It's the 2-shot bonus. And that one's up no good as well. Lead stays at 9 for the Cyclones. Three-pointer up, no good. But it's Schwiezow that fouled the three-point shooter. Coach Clausen's not happy there. He's hollering out there, you got to be smarter than that. We don't need to foul and put Lewis Central on the free throw line, especially with 3 attempts here. Second free throw is up no good by Vetter. She'll have a third one here, again, as she was fouled in the act of shooting a 3-point field goal. And that one's good. Now watch for Lewis Central to trap and foul, and there's the foul. That will send Suizo back to the free throw line for 2. Free throw up and good. And second free throw is good as well. Back to a 9-point lead, 58-49. Larson with the made basket, 58-51, Cyclones by 7. And a foul will send Molly Swenson to the free throw line. .40 seconds to go, and Coach Clausen calls over a couple players. I'm sure he's saying, we don't need to foul. Don't put Lewis Central at the free throw line with opportunities to score with the clock stopped. Now the Cyclones back by 9, 60-51. Baseline jumper up no good, rebounded by Albertson. Swenson with it, don't need a shot, just pull it back out. Swenson fouled and will go to the free throw line. Free throw up and good by Swenson. 61-51, Harlan Community. And the second free throw, no good, but Swenson gets her own offensive rebound. And for all intents and purposes, this thing is over with 16 seconds left. Swenson will go back to the free throw line. Free throws up and good. 62-51 Cyclones. And that one is good as well. 63-51 Harlan Community. Larson with it out front. There's going to be a three-pointer up from the corner, no good. Rebounded. That shot is blocked, and that's going to bring us to the end of the contest, where the Cyclones are victorious over the Titans from Lewis Central by a score of 63-51. It will improve the Cyclones' overall record to 17-3, and will drop Lewis Central below 500 to 9-10. Good game here by Harlan Community, especially after being down early, to come back and take this victory away from the Titans here on the Cyclone home court. So this has been Jonathan North on the camera, Bill Mueller on the play-by-play. You've been watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15, where it's always great to be a Cyclone.